Let's click start recording. Welcome back to YouTube audience who will be watching this on the video on demand replay for what will be CLG FC episode 212 in what is now our longest, or at least my longest ever save in FM. I've never had a save longer than this in FM. One thing I did forget to do is add Seri to the game. I had another CLG member. I had another that just activated the iPhone by accident. But yeah, I have another CLG member who's going to be joining us, or at least joining the under 18s, and I have yet to make them in the game, but I need to, and I will. So just a mental reminder that I'm going to have to do that before the next stream, or probably after today's stream. So anyway, let's get into it. We've got 4 days to go. I was looking for the Tranmere are 3-1 up. That means they're going to be safe if they can hold on to that lead. And it's been 5 minutes since that goal's been scored, which means they are in the 75th minute. So Tranmere have a 2-goal lead with 15 to play and stoppage. And if they hold on to that lead, they will be safe. Zig, if you're still here, I got a song for you to listen to because it's been stuck in my freaking head the past few days. I played it in the intro, but here you go. No. I don't know how much you guys like lo-fi. Great. I'm in love with this song. It's good. It's a good vibe. Roundabout FCJ with Ivoris and Reese is the name of the song. I love it. I think it's fantastic. I instant added it to my favorites. Hey Benny, how are you doing? Good, Blockbuster. Good. I was looking at this guy because apparently Scott Smith is a free agent, and these are his stats. And to me, for level 10, that's pretty freaking good. Uh, so, I mean, he was an Arsenal youth. Then he went to Dagenham and Redbridge. He was at Morecambe, Southend, Sutton United. So he's been in these four clubs are all around Vanarama National level. Dagenham and Redbridge were, I think, in 25, 26, right? Yeah, plus Vanarama National League South. And then South Hall were in our Vanarama National League South, and they just let him go. So sign him up. He looks good. He is 27. The only thing is, do I need him? Like, he's a left back, right back, and then I also have Charlie Perver, who is 18 and developing and can play left back, right back. I mean, his crossing needs a bit of work, but other than that, defensively, he's actually pretty decent. And he's 18. So, you know, do I actually need to sign Scott Smith is the question. I don't think I do. I think I'm okay. Uh, but it's interesting that he's a free agent. We're getting a bunch of offers because the transfer window is still open. Um, so, uh, let's see where we're at here. Twinkle's out 1 to 2 days. You know, what's his face? Snicky had asked me if I still have the descriptions with the goals in them, and part of me's like, did I actually even start the CLG FC like with that? Like if I go back to episode 1, I'm pretty sure you did. Yeah, now I'm starting to question myself. And did I just get lazy? Doesn't look like it actually. Episode 1 doesn't have it. Episode no, no, I never did. Not in the CLGFC vids. So at least I spot checked 2. I spot checked 2 of them. If you search Snicky, some of them come up. I don't remember that being in the description. Maybe. You know what? Let me look at. Now you've got me curious. Now you got me hella curious. Let me look at uh, EP10. No, because that's 9 games in. So I checked episode 1, 3, 10, and now I'm checking 7, and they're not in the description. So I don't know. Maybe I must have been a different series or something. I can't remember. Fancy being a regen in my youth save. I've sent the options in the Discord. Yes, I found one, but I think it's a different save. Link it to me. Link me the video. Uh, Valentine Van Overschelde. Well, that's a striker. Give me Helder Variano. Because I'm closer to a DM than I naturally by yes, more than likely it's FM16. Yep, that's FM16. Yep. uh, oh yeah, that's FM16, 100%. So, uh, but that was because I was able to go into FM16 and actually edit the database to add CLGFC in the pregame editor. Um, of course, now you could do it all through Football Manager. What do you want your last name to be? I don't know. Hold on. Uh, um, no, hold on. I'm thinking. Uh, or do you? No, 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 no. Um, I got something stupid. Hold on. I got something stupid. There you go. First name Jeremiah. Last name Jesus Jose Jorge the Third. Just absolute. The most American first name, followed by just the most random last name of Hispanic sounding J names. So, world's longest name. No, the world's longest name is this. Okay. Anyway, somebody, I actually did that by the way in another stream the other night. I did. I redeemed. I think it was in NC Bear. NC Bear was streaming Football Manager last night, and I redeemed the rename of youth, and he's like, "What do you want your name to be?" And I'm like, first name Timothy, last name Von Schlupp the Third, and he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yes, yes." So he's now got someone named in his save with that name. Uh, yeah, yep, yep. NC Bear's got somebody named Timothy Von Schlupp the Third in his save now. um, right. Around the leagues. Let's go around the leagues, right? Because we did have some Saturday games. We're playing on Sunday, obviously. Clitheroe hosting Bickerstaff. All visitors on this one. McSween in the 12th, Ward in the 22nd, Fenton in the 51st. 3-0 for Bickerstaff. Let's go. Yeah, that's hilarious. He's doing a striker only save in Japan as well. So that's an interesting save. Earlham hosting Isle of Man. Isle of Man, Stevens in the 36th, Swiderski in the 39th leveled it for Earlham. And then Stevens again for Isle of Man in the 61st. FC Isle of Man are going to be one of the contenders this season. And starting with 2 wins from 2. Lancaster hosting Ramsbottom Reed in the 20th. Reed in the 20th for Ramsbottom United. That's their only goal scorer of the afternoon. And so Ramsbottom will take the 3 points. Main Road hosting North Walkden. Garcia in the 14th for Main Road before Fitzgerald's brace in the 76th and 83rd gave North Walkden a 2-1 win on the road. There were also 2 wins from 2 to start the season. Have a good stream. Off to watch the F1 sprint. Maybe back depending on how long you're streaming for. Have a good stream with those. Take care, Snicky. Thank you for stopping by, brother. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend as well. Squires Gate hosting Mossley. Kelly in the 35th. Wood from the penalty marker in the 54th. Means they split the points. So 1-1 between those two. And we are 2 days away, about to be 1 day away from the match. FC Isle of Man have 10 games unbeaten in the league. They are, yeah, they're looking good. Recruitment focuses. I have to think about this for a second because I have what, 7 recruitment focuses, and I have 7 scouts, maybe 8 scouts. I should axe one of these. I think level 10 might be a good idea. Um, Actually, level 10 is probably not a good idea. What is this? Uh, Under 23 Asian Nations Cup. That should probably go. Under 21 European Championship. These are going. These are done. So let's axe those and just leave these 5. So Tranmere is staying up. I'm sure their fans are going mental. 4-1 at home. Feel bad for Newport County. You do. Going right back down. I believe it's right back down. I couldn't tell you. I think Newport County. Did they just come up last season? Newport County. What do we got here? We're 5-4. Ints 15-8. The draw 5-2. Um, no, they last came up in 2013, and they're going back out of the football league. That's awful. Right, we're going to reject the offer for Snicky. Thank you very much. More games, by the way, which is odd. This is, Almondbury Woolpack hosting Burskoff. Bengala's put it in his own net in the 12th minute. McQueen, not Lightning, doubled the advantage for Almondbury Woolpack. In the 30th, Lions for Burskoff in the 85th got one back. They couldn't find a second one, though. 2-1 to Almondbury Woolpack. Bradley hosting Silsden Reserves. Mason in the 26th. Hadley in the 36th. Campbell in the 45th. All first half performance from Bradley. They win at home over Silsden Reserves. Cross Hills hosting Sutton Reserves. Agar for the visitors in the 9th minute before Knight in the 89th. Secured Cross Hills at least a point. 1-1, they will split the results. We have a game Monday. Sorry, it's Monday. West Ham beat Wolves in the championship because this game for some reason hates West Ham. And the Union lost, but it's Leagues Cup, so who the fuck actually cares? So that is what we got. We got in Central coming up. Here we go. Match day in Central. Rejected the offer for Parks. Kelvin Johnson doing good. He's the one to look out for, Kelvin Johnson. He's our keeper that's looking solid. Like he might actually develop into a decent player. That's fine. This is okay, but then the rest are 1 month. Draper's not coming to... No. And the rest is fluff. So, let's get ready. Where is Firefox Audio? There you are. Apparently, I don't know what it is. Maybe the laptop's just getting older, but it's struggling to do things it used to normally not struggle to do. Like, have Firefox open while FM is open. You know, have Firefox open while OBS is open. Things like that. It's not really mainly just FM. It's more just, well, it is. It is FM. FM's the main culprit. What the fuck? Did I drop frames while I was gone? No. It's literally just a... I think it's the recent Firefox update, too. It's caused Firefox to maybe use a little bit more resources than I particularly want it to. But, you know, it's neither here nor there. Right. Yeah. See, the fuck's sake. Anyway, let's do leagues in focus because it's popped up. Right. No, we're going to skip over the English leagues since they've just started. They've literally just started. And we'll move over to the only league that we really is underway, and that's MLS. Actually, they're still in Leagues Cup, so we don't even need to do MLS because they're still doing Leagues Cup. They're still in the Leagues Cup break, so they haven't changed from the last time. Wellman's coming off. Perver's coming in. Everybody looks normal. There's no fuck you call it, injuries or anything. So I didn't save the game, actually. So let me save the game, and then we'll get into it, and it'll be our second match of the stream. Of course, I'm out here struggling because I had a jersey for breakfast, and then last night I had barbecue ribs, so my body's like, what? What? Right. Cool. Game is saved. Let's get into it. I just have to blow my nose again. Actually make sure I'm on the right tab for the music. Music. Right. We're going to always press Amir Berisha, and they have made 4 changes from their previous game. It makes sense because this is going to have a lot of fixture congestion this season. There's a chance if we do well in the Cup, we're playing upwards of like 50 games this season. And up to this point, last season was the most games we played in any season. That was 34. So it's like, whoosh, it's a huge jump up, you know. Right, that seemed to get him going. Let's get into it. 4-4-2 for Ant Central. We're in our 4-1-1-3-1. First match for Benjamin Tomlinson this season. We're underway. It'll be in Central in the blue with the white. We are in the black with the red. We're underway here. Second minute. I've won the header. Spaps is going to knock it down. Goes for the switch. Snicky. Great ball to Snicky. Probably should have taken that first time. And is that Weich with a great tackle. Is Verdada. Twinkles down on the ground. Ellison being pressured. Cookies. Knocks it off his feet. And then I'll just put it out so that Twinkle can get some treatment. Twinkle can run that out. Butler's been booked. Now here's the 12th minute. Sheamus. That was a very pointless free kick. Konigun's got to go wide here. I should have whipped it in, but instead it's going to go back to Twinkle. Twinkle. Cookies turns. Is he going to shoot? Oh, what a spot. What a pocket of space. What a goal. So well worked. Excellent vision from Cookies. This is just gorgeous vision here. And it's a great step back from Konigun. Really, really well done. And it's 1-0, just like that. Right. Over the top. That's going to be headed down by Frack. Broad's got it the whole way. Here's Mila. Parks. Inside for Twinkle. Sheamus back for me on the right-hand side. Yep. Over for Frack. He's got a cutback option. He goes for the cross. That was almost a really good cross, especially if it had gotten all the way through. But it's ushered out for a corner. Whipped in. Twinkle heading up. Donovan's going to grab it out of the air. A lot of full-time results coming through. Tranmere have beaten Newport. Newport are down. Tranmere are up. Or staying up, at least. Parks, Sheamus. Back to Parks. Sheamus. Parks. Akoniku. Good switch eventually with Spaps on this right-hand side. Cookies. Back for Spaps. Cookies. Whips in the cross. Back post. Akoniku's there. Oh, it's flashed across the front of the goal. Wow. Here's a free kick. Going for, oh my word, that was almost spectacular. Who took that free kick? I thought Akunikun takes the free kicks. Akunikun should be the one taking the free kicks anyway. Parks can't get to it. White is going to boot it clear. Here's Twinkle. Cookies. Jack. Akunikun. Parks. Sheamus. And had it taken off his feet by Mila. There's Mila. Or Mela. Whips in the cross. Elkson. Frank gets to it. Oranga! And that's over. Goal kick. Here's Frank. Parks. Twinkle. Go for goal, man. Myself. Somebody shoot the ball. Jack. Parks. Twinkle. Just taken off by Mela again. Jones. Oranga. Oh, Elkson, he's off. Flag is up on the far side. It's not going to count. He looked off. He's off. Here's Sheamus with a free kick. Parks! And it's off the top of the netting. And out for a goal kick. Here's Sheamus. Myself, it's in! I've scored a goal from open play. Can you believe it? Just snuck that inside the near post, too. That's not tight. Two nothing. Barisha whips this one in. Matthews is there. White Schnicky will clear it. Mela comes down with it now. Forward for Matthews. He stayed on. Cuts back for Ellison. For Butler. Spaps almost cut it out from him. Barisha forward. Bright will just glove that down. Frack. Jack. Brat. Myself back to Brat. Back to Jack. Parks finds Snicky in the space. Here's Parks back on the left. Sheamus was begging for the ball over the top. Eventually it's found. He is adjudged to have moved into an offside position. Here's Sheamus now on the left. Cut back for Parks. Over the top for Sheamus. First time, and that's headed out. It will be a corner. Sheamus. whips this ball in. Parks can't get to it. I've headed it back up, and Donovan will take it a yard from his line. There's Parks with a free kick here. Final minute of the half. I should say final minute of normal time in the half. Barisha, Oranga, Vialda, or Viada. Sorry. Here's Mela now with the corner kick. Whipped in. Butler can't get to it. And that is halftime. They've had one shot, .05 extra promotions looking likely in my save, going right back up to the third division. Let's go. Let's go, Blockbuster. That's like my FM14 save. I started it last week. I meant to stream it last night, but then I had technical problems, technical difficulties, and I couldn't even get it to stream live. But we went from finishing in second place first season, 19 points behind first, to 9 wins from 9 to start the season. So we're actually flying in that save now. Seamus, Jack, Parks, Seamus. Absolutely nothing doing for that highlight. I've apparently been booked. That one's just over the top, but Butler is offsides. You're in Portugal, right, Blockbuster? I want to say you were in Portugal. Here's Spaps. Frack. Jack. Yeah. So, Snicky. Oh, what a ball. Konikun. Oh, what a block. What a block. It's a good tackle. Frahill's been booked. Seamus had made the run on a Konikun's left. He was begging for that ball over the top. Begging for it. Spaps might be the first one subbed out here again. It is 53rd minute. Here's Spaps. Good ball over the top for Cookies. Cookies gets there. Konikun can't. Mela punts it clear. Here's Matthews being pressed. Matthews. Ellison. He looked offsides. And he is. He's offsides. Thankfully. So. Right. Ince have made a substitution. We're going to make ours. It's Joe Jones. Everybody's favorite. Here's myself. Cookies. Goes for goal, and that's not on target. Joe Jones has come in for Spaps. Sub 2 is probably going to be Parks. Butler plays it forward. Ellison had it knocked off his foot. Falls to Mela, who actually puts it out for a corner for Ince Central. 2-0 here. Oh, Twinkle, what a head off the line. Here's which. Marisha, and somehow Braun has tipped that over. Butler, Frank heads it up. Not out, though. End of the highlight anyway. Attendance is 84. 4 CLG fans came to watch this game. I didn't even see what our attendance was for our first home game. She almost threaded the needle. Konikun comes down, but it goes for the switch ball. Jones is there on the right to receive it. Jones back for Cookies. Cookies, myself. Twinkle looking to play in Cookies. Instead, it's deflected out, but we retain possession. Here's Twinkle. Twinkle finding Frack. Frack on the right-hand side. Jones is in the box now. Frack trying to beat his man. Does. Sheamus back post. Can't get to it. Which Snicky! It falls right to them. And Snicky's on the board. There you go. Snicky's made it 3-0. Perver is coming on, if he's not already on. Lovely ball to Sheamus on the left. Inside, Akoni-kun, plenty of space. The cut, Snicky again, it's deflected wide. We're doing good. Frack, back post, Donovan has it. Jack's been booked. Goal kick for us. Akoni-kun's been booked. Good clearance from Perver. Offsides anyway on Mela. Final sub is going to be... I think it's going to be Simon Roger Mukendi. Brought nice save. Yep, Mukendi's in for Sheamus. Joe Jones whips this in. Mukendi's there. Mukendi, oh, what a save. Mukendi almost got his season started. His goal tally for the season, I mean. Cookies. That's a bad giveaway. Jack should have just played it to the ground to me, and now we've got to scramble back here. Oh, well won, Jack. Akoni-kun, well lost. Here's Snicky. Mukendi for Cookies. Back for Akoni-kun. Simon Roger Mukendi. Perver. Back for Twinkle. Far post. Joe Jones. Donovan's there. Time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking into the future. Jones on the far side cannot keep it in. He's offsides anyway. It'll be a free kick the other way. Here is a free kick for Ince. Mela takes. Perver clears. Butler runs it down. Puts this back in for Steer, and that's headed wide. Here's Frack, myself. Back for Jack. Way, Gouder! Thank you for the follow, brother. Appreciate it. I hope you're doing well, man. Here's Kennedy. Asamoah. Is that a lurky? Oh, they've just headed it wide. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You got your own emotes, man? Hang on. You stream? Hang on. Well, I'm going to follow you anyway, even if you don't. So, there you go. Can't believe it hasn't happened before. Might have to do this. Might have to do so with time zones. Might have to do with time zones. Yeah, probably. How you been, man? I hope you've been well. So, Butler, Kennedy. 3-0 in our second game of the season for our Hill Butler Over the top. Steer might win this, and he's hit the side netting. Wow. Wow. That was a golden chance for them. I need to remember where my... There it is. Which, over the top, headed clear by Jack. Akoni-kun. Twinkle's got it. Mukendi. Twinkle. Akoni-kun. Snicky. Oh, what a turn. What a turn from Snicky. Send him cookies. Yes. Joe Jones is in. Jones. Oh, that cross was almost there on Snicky's boot. It's out for a corner, though. I'm okay, just settling down for the evening. Scared to open the news. Why is that? I'm going to snooze the ads because they're 90 seconds away, but we're almost done. Akoni-kun. Cookies goes for goal. It's over the top. I don't even pay attention to the news, man. I don't pay attention to any of that shit, really. I try not to, at least. I posted yesterday on Twitter about like how to clean your... Yeah, that's fair. I posted yesterday on Twitter about how to like reset your algorithm, or not reset it, but like help it to stop recommending shit you don't care about. And I did so because, oh, what a movement of the ball, and Twinkle's blasted over. I did so because I had the same problem. Twitter was like sending me a bunch of shit that I don't want to even remotely look at, let alone... That's a fumble, but Donovan's there. And I just had enough of it, so I went in and I cleaned out my interests. And, yeah. It gets a little bit better when it does that, but it's still an absolute cesspool. That's why I don't go on it much, except to post that I'm live. Perver. Mukendi, do yourself a favor and don't look at Mono's tweets then. Nothing against her. Jones! Oh, but the fucking replies to her tweets today have been absolutely fucking horrendous. So I spent a good 10, 20 minutes just blocking people on Twitter this morning because of that. Anyway, let me talk about happier shit. And that's the fact that... Oh my god, cookies. That's the fact that MLS starts in 2 hours. And the first game's Atlanta-Nashville, which should be... Oh, Akoni-kun. Offsides anyway. Okay. Yeah, first game's Atlanta-Nashville. Nashville should win that one. Second game is Toronto-New England. That game's probably going to be absolute dog shit, because both those teams are. I'm starting to lean more in favor of a government-run SOBI. Requires your national ID to log in. We can't let... Yeah. Yeah. I agree. And then Montreal versus DC. I'm sorry, Montreal versus Philly is a 7:30 game that I'm going to be watching. And then when that finishes, 9:30 is Vancouver Salt Lake. That's going to be an interesting one. And then that'll be it today, I think. Yeah, I think that's it today. So is that 13 matches today? There's 2 tomorrow. I know that. I think tomorrow is Kansas City, LA, Galaxy, but I don't know who the early game is tomorrow. I don't know. Go Timbers. I like the Timbers, actually. My friend, Crazy Surfer Dude, who is a mod in this chat, is going to go crazy for me saying that. But they've always been lovely when they've come to town. 3-0, Akoni-kun, myself, and Snicky. 2 wins from 2 to start the season. Yeah, the 3 fan bases I would say that have been the most class coming to Subaru Park has been Vancouver, Portland, and Montreal. They have had to be the nicest fan bases that have come to that I've met with, or at least mingled with the fans a bit. So 3-0. Did I skip over the rest of the results? Oh, we were the only game, so there were no other results. No post-match press conference. So that's going to be a save, and that's going to be the end of the episode. So for those on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. This was CLG FC episode 212. Joining me for 213 in the next episode. Till then, take care.